Okay, good afternoon, grade 6. Till yesterday, we discussed on angles, that is, how to name angles, how to name vertices, that is, vertex in one angle, and how to write or how to name the arms. And also, children, you are identified angles and you wrote the name of the angles. You got that practice, especially in question number 3 and 4. In only one figure, many angles were given, and question is asked us to write all possible angles in the adjoining figure. So we observed the figure which is given and we wrote all possible angles. Understood, children? Now you are able to identify angles and you will able to write them in a proper way. Right? Now let us start interior points, exterior points, and on the line. Right? Interior of an angle, interior of an angle of the angle, exterior of the angle, and on the angle. What? You should name the points. Children, next question, that is fifth question under exercise 5A. Name the points. Write down the points which are on the angle. This is also I have explained before starting the exercise. Before starting the exercise, before I start the exercise yesterday, I have explained about the angles and interior points, exterior points, and on the line. This was explained. Same question is asked here again. You should name the points on the angles. On means on the line. On means on the line, which are the points are there, we should write here, that's all. Second question, in the interior of the angle. Interior means inside the angle, this portion. This portion. Inside the angle, which are the points are there? Names are given already here, we should write here. Exterior of an angle. Exterior means outside the angle. This is outside the angle. This is outside the angle. This is outside the angle. This angle is given outside the angle. Which points are given? Those we should write here. Very simple. On the angle means on the line. Interior of the angle means inside the line. We should write the points. Exterior of the angle means outside, which are the points are there, we should write. Let us start now. On the angle. On the angle I can see Y. Look at here. Y, U, on the line. On the line. U, O, O also on the line. P, B, and X. These are all on the angles. On the angles. Write down point Y, comma U, comma O, comma P, comma B, and X. And X. Total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points are on the angle. Now, in the interior of the angle, interior means inside. Here, in this inside. Inside A, S, T, Z. 4 points are inside the angle. They are interior points. Interior points. Write down A, S, T, I, Z. A, S, T, Z. You can write it in any form. any type. First letter what you want to write, you decide. Last what you want to write, you decide. You can write it in any way, but only 4 should be written. That too only ASTZ. Exterior. The exterior of the angle. See, outside the angle also you will find the points here. Here outside the angle you will find C, R. Here outside the angle D, L. Right? So C, D, L, R. Outside the angle C, R. Here D and L. These are all exterior. In the exterior of the angle, these points are exterior. Name the points. We are given the names are given in the picture, but we should separate them and write on the angles how many are there and which are they. Interior angles, in the inside the angle how many points are there, which are they, and outside the angle how many points and which are they. Okay, let us start question number 6. That is completed. Look at the adjoining figure again. Children, I have instructed you yesterday. You should draw the figures neatly in your notebook by using scale and pencil. Draw diagrams neatly with the straight lines. For all the questions which they have the pictures, you should draw the pictures. Look at the adjoining figure that you should look at and state which of the following statements are true and which are false. 5 statements are given. 5 statements are given, and we should look at the figure and read the statement and look at the picture and decide whether the given statement is true or false. Let us start with the first statement. Point C is here. Point C is here in the interior of angle AOC. Point C is, given statement is, this C is interior, means inside. C is inside the angle AOC. This is AOC. They are given point C is inside the angle. No, wrong. There is no points interior to AOC. See, AOC. In this AOC angle, interior no points are there. They are said point C. Actually, point C is on the angle AOC. On the angle it is. C point is on the angle. They are given interior. No, it is false. It is not interior. C is not interior. It is on the line. Okay. Again, point C. Point C is in the interior again of angle AOD. Now look at A. Where is AOD? AOD. This angle. AOD. This angle. Let's read that. This full. Angle AOD. Point C is interior inside the angle. Now it is correct. C is inside this big angle. This is inside. Angle is here. Angle is this one. And C is inside. See. So C is interior of angle AOD. Correct. It is true. Next, let us see the point D, where it is here. Point D is in the interior of AOC. D is interior of AOC here. No. AOC is here. D is outside. AOC is here. Actually, angle is here. D is outside the angle. But they are given D is in the AOC. No, AOC angle is this side, D is outside. Actually, statement should be what? D is exterior of AOC. But given is D is interior, therefore it is also false. Let us see fourth one. Point B, where it is here. Point B is here, this one. This point B is in the exterior, means outside. Point B is exterior of AOD. AOD again this second angle. B is outside, exterior, correct? B is outside the angle AOD. Yes, it is correct. AOD, outside the angle there is a point B here, exterior of AOD. True. Last one, point C here lies on AOB. And point C is here, lies on AOB, this full total outside angle AOB. Tell me children, which are the points lies on AOB? A lies on AOB, O lies on AOB, B lies on AOB. On AOB you will find AOB points. Where is the C here? They said C lies on AOB. C is not there on AOB at all. It is false. Understood children? So you should know why they are true, why they are false. That's why I have explained you. And these are all the on the angles, points on the angles, points outside the angles, points inside the angles. You should know how to read the points by looking at the picture. Very simple. Children, last question of this exercise, that is 7th question. Angles are given, right? Angles are given. You should use protractor. You should not draw those angles in your notebook. Let me clear. You should not draw them in your notebook. Only for 7th I am speaking to you. Take a protractor and keep it on the angles, on the figure in the textbook only, and measure how much it measures. Right? You try it. See, for example, this is the angle given to measure to me. You should keep your protractor like this, and in the protractor you will find one semicircle like this and one line in your protractor, and this point, protractor point, your protractor, that point, and where angle will create, no, that point should be kept, and one line will be there, straight line in your protractor with this point. That point and the line which is printed in the book should be on the same line. If you keep the protractor on the figure, this line should not be visible like this. Exactly, you should keep it on this line, right? And one more line here, number will be given like 60 degree, for example. So this is the measurement, 60 degree. So like this children, take protractor, keep it on the figure in the reader only. If you draw again, the value will change. So keep the protractor on the angles, measure them and write down the answers, and answers you send me, right? Only answers you send me. 7th answers you can send me only, but these questions and answers and figures, everything you should draw it. Understood children? So that completes exercise 15A. In the next class, that is on Saturday, we'll start exercise 15B. Okay, bye.